is 12:53 in the afternoon. I have not eaten anything, drinking anything besides water, and I have zero energy today. No. Nope, I thought I could, but I can't. Hi, can I please get a iced medium soy vanilla latte?
Rejuvenating iced latte.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks so much. Save this for later. Oh, okay. It's so much better out of a custom cup. I got this off of Etsy. I do not know the name of it off the top of my head, but I will link their info down below because I am obsessed with these cups. It is also very unlike me to go to a Starbucks because I gotta be honest, I'm really not a fan of Starbucks, guys. Enough about coffee. You guys are here to learn more about hyaluronic acid, which is one of my favorite skincare ingredients. I'm so excited to share with you guys some information I have learned over the last few years and how I use hyaluronic acid and how I use it in the desert on oily skin. If you guys do not live in the desert or if you do not have oily skin, you guys are still gonna learn a lot of information from this video, so please hang tight because there's a lot of information. If you guys are new to my channel, I think it's important for you guys to know I've been dealing with some pretty crazy acne. Example here, this was in June and it has been a roller coaster ride trying to figure out what caused the acne and why I had it, because it pretty much came out of nowhere. If you guys want to know more about the true causes of acne that no one will tell you about, I made a video about it. I will link it up above and down below for you guys. Check that video out. In that video, I review the ordinary products, but I also deep dive into the true causes of acne, and I can definitely tell you, I for sure thought that I had hormonal acne given the area that this acne was showing. But most people that think they have hormonal acne, it is not hormonal acne. This video today about hyaluronic acid has nothing to do with curing acne, but if you are struggling with acne, if you are struggling with scarage, you have dry skin, oily skin, or just want to use hyaluronic acid because it's trending, this video is for you. Like I said, I was dealing with this crazy acne and I have been left over with quite a lot of scars. I in fact still have some in this area, on my cheek area here and down here. I'm currently working on fixing, curing, and getting rid of those dark marks left over from acne. The progress of it has been great so far. I think I have a good routine going, but if you guys are dealing with scarring, I would love to make a video about how I'm able to reverse the scarring. Also, just let me know if you guys are interested in that video. That would help me gauge if you guys want to see something like that or not. So, hyaluronic acid. Like I said, if you have dry skin, oily skin, even acne-prone skin, this information will cater to you. But firstly, if you do have oily skin, there's some things you must know. You do not have oily skin because you just have oily skin. You most likely have oily skin because your skin is dehydrated and very dry. Now, if you told me that about 3 years ago, I would have laughed in your face. But how you can test this, if you get out of the shower in the morning, do not wash your face with any cleansers, do not put anything on, just rinse with water. When you get out, wait about 5 to 10 minutes, do not pat dry your face. Don't dry your face with a towel, just let it naturally dry. And if you notice your face feels tight, uncomfortable, scratchy even, and it looks dry, you may have even flaky, dry skin in certain areas. But after maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, if you notice then, all of a sudden your oils start overproducing, it's most likely you have very, very dry skin and your skin is just trying to overcompensate for how dry it actually is. So keep that in mind. One of the first things I suggest doing is changing up your cleanser, making sure that your cleanser is a hydrating cleanser and not a stripping one. But the reason I am talking about that is because hyaluronic acid is a very, very hydrating ingredient that I think can be beneficial for every skin type and especially for oily skin. Besides your skin's natural state, if you're dry skin, oily skin, something else that can be very important when talking about hyaluronic acid is your climate. If you live in a very humid area versus if you live in a desert like I do. And I want you guys to know, if you do have oily skin or dry skin, that you can still use hyaluronic acid in drier climates. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant, which means it draws moisture in from the air into your skin. So the reason I bring up climate is because if there is no moisture in your air, technically it could start bringing moisture out of your skin and kind of do the negative effect, which you just don't want, especially if you have dry skin, especially if you have oily skin. It can just not be productive and or damaging. Now, that can absolutely be the case. However, there's ways to go about this where you will have no drying or damaging effect. You can definitely find hyaluronic acid in all kinds of skincare nowadays, especially in Glow Recipe, and the most popular one right now is of course The Ordinary. But I have all of those products here and I want to show you guys how I use them, and you can do this if you have dry skin or oily skin, if you live in the desert, or if you live in humid climates. These things will all work. I have tried this in my dry climate state in Hawaii, in California, and I have had tremendous benefits doing this same skincare in all of those places. So hyaluronic acid is of course suitable for all skin types. It's very effective at hydrating and moisturizing the skin. It plumps skin and reduces irritation and repairs skin. I also really like layering hyaluronic acid with different products because it is humectant, pulling in moisture out of the air into the skin. It also is really helpful at letting other ingredients from your other products absorb with it into the skin as well. So before going in with your skincare, I do recommend to have dry skin, but you're just gonna go in some sort of a different order. That way you're not applying hyaluronic acid directly on dry skin. So first, I do use a mist. This one is from Youth to the People. It's the Adaptogen Soothe Hydrating Activated Mist. The first thing I do is just spritz my face with this mist. After using all of the other skincare ingredients, things that have an AHA, acids, or lactic acid, I really do make sure to, again, follow up with something that's going to be really hydrating, which is also beneficial, like I said, to help draw in those other ingredients to help them into the skin as well. So one of my favorite ones is Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. And then of course also The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. So at this stage I would do either or most of the time I do just mix them. Once I mix them, they go all over the face. Probably let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then right after I apply the Evian Mist water. After the water, I just kind of tap it in. It feels really nice. It feels cooling on the skin, and it just kind of melts all of the skincare products together, and I can feel my face feel so plump and glass-like, and I absolutely just love it. I do this routine at night because it really does help to keep my skin hydrated while I'm sleeping. Sleeping is one of the places where we do lose the most water out of our skin. Adding in that extra hydration while we're sleeping really helps. So because we did that first spray, then all of your other skincare ingredients, following up on the end with hyaluronic acid and finalizing it with a little water spritz spray from Evian, which I highly suggest to use this one. It is amazing. That really just kind of creates this barrier on the skin of just glassy. One thing I really do like about hyaluronic acid, it is not just hydrating when you use it. It really has long-lasting effects. Sometimes I notice into the second day where my skin still feels very hydrated. It still feels like it has that plumpness to the skin. Long-lasting hydration after you use this product, after you wash it out, because it really helps to naturally hydrate your skin and bring moisture into the skin. So this is how I use hyaluronic acid in the desert. If I do not apply makeup that day, I will also just do the same routine during the daytime, and this helps to have my skin not producing so much oils throughout the day. I really do feel like hyaluronic acid, as well as a lot of other hydrating ingredients, has been one of the things that has helped me manage my oily skin once I realized why I had oily skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more like this, make sure to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. That way you guys can stay notified every time I post a new video. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below because you guys know I reply to every comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!